Ladies and gentlemen, when you see these types of stories come on nationwide, you know it's serious. Make we really look on this now. This too, no sir. I guess there's no sound on this video. That's why I'm not here. But it says a woman still sleeping on a rocking chair 8 months after the storm. I just saw a TikTok video a while ago with a virgin feeding a homeless man under one tent. And is the same thing happen with him? I'm going back to that. House Speaker IC annual report to be tabled soon. Soon must be tomorrow. Jamaica urged to take precautions amid sweltering heat. And then Bobby Montague says that modular home construction underway. Jamaica, we were told that already. The bases were being built, and some of them were built, not all of them. But we don't need it underway. We need a timeline. When is it going to be finished? Underway could mean that it's going to finish next year, January. What does that mean? That's unacceptable. That's unacceptable. That is too vague. But anyway, let's read this article right here, ladies and gentlemen. Integrity Commission to hold press conference on annual report, July 6, 2026. That is the date of this article. It says that the Integrity Commission says it will hold a press conference once its latest annual report is tabled in Parliament. A chance, it says, for the anti-corruption body and its director to answer questions for the media. The commission says the briefing will deal with matters arising from the 2025-2026 annual report. It is to be held at the commission's office at Northport Boulevard, New Kingston. A date and time are yet to be confirmed, and the commission says these will be communicated on the media later. The announcement comes amid opposition concerns over the non-tabling of the Commission's annual report last Tuesday. The Integrity Commission has not held a press conference since 2019. Again, we'll see how that goes. I don't really trust these people, to be quite honest with you. But let me go to this article right here that talks about the annual report. Let's see how this one goes. Let me read it for you.
At the soonest possible time. That's the word from Speaker of the House of Representatives, Juliet Holness, when asked by our news center to state when the Integrity Commission's annual report will be tabled in the lower house. Nationwide News contacted House Speaker Holness on Monday. She says the document will be tabled in keeping with the Parliament's standing orders and the Integrity Commission Act. However, Holness would not be drawn on whether the document will be tabled on Tuesday at the next sitting of Parliament. Neither would she comment about why the document was not tabled at last week's sitting of the lower house. Both the House Speaker and President of the Senate have been consistent in saying that nothing under the Integrity Commission Act compels them to table any document submitted to the Parliament within any time frame. Holness has previously said that documents and/or reports received for tabling from any commission of Parliament will be tabled as soon as is feasible. She told our news center that her position does not mean that some documents will not be tabled immediately upon receipt.
Again, another vague response. Nothing concrete. These people lack transparency. Cannot be trusted. But look at this. Back to the the nature of housing, ladies and gentlemen.
Guys. Yeah man, it's a man live under here, so you know guys. Yeah, so I pass the coil and stop and say hell. He must say I'm hungry guys. Yeah, so him say if he carry back a food for him. Say if he come back quick. Elder!
Yeah,
Oh you there boy?
come here, sir.
How you walk going there? Guys, me don't even know which part we walk going there.
Come over that side.
Which side?
Come on that side.
Top side?
Come over that one.
Over way. I thought I not see know if we are coming there, so man. So where do you tent mash up? The tent mash up? Yeah guys, I may make him.
So the bridge in here, so right? Barrington Hines 5 on TikTok. The man buy a 10 for the man. Jamaica, the man, whatever him did have for your house. And it's a elder this again. And them thing I hurt my heart. Them thing I really bother me. I not tell no lie. And yo, me I tell you say, me I tell Andrew, you know man. Andrew set your house in order, you know, brother. You understand what I deal with? You know, they are walk up on them and a boast about government this and government that, while people are live like this, brother, after I storm, brother. 9 months after I storm. Brother, God not sleep, you know, brother. God not sleep, brother, when I get judged severely, bro. I tell you that. We not have to be no born, yo, we not have to be no born again Christian to tell you, say, your judgment not go normal, brother. You not have to take my word as nothing. Keep fooling yourself. You understand? But them thing you not go and punish. You have to repent. Them thing you not go and punish, brother.
Get that thing tattoo, you know guys. Not even can find no way if you go on there, so brother.
You nearly bend down, come on, man. You step over.
Yeah guys, this is the way. So where you going with?
You're there.
So me come back, feel something.
You can,
And this video was 7 hours ago. So that video literally just post today. So on an old video this. Again, him name Barrington Hines 5 on TikTok. And you can go look up him in TikTok and see it for yourself. The one them when I see the video.
Eh, so police it make some year come in our place, man.
You can't pull, man.
Yeah, my boss. So you're going down there.
You want to pull up, you know.
Eh, so how is everything?
Where?
You have food stuff under there?
No, I'm not supposed to find out about me.
So what you want? Guys, me have to dip on my knee and
Where do you can't give one nanny?
Eh?
Can't give one to the nanny. You big somebody, buddy.
What's the me care food for you?
Yeah.
Don't you tell me if you buy food and my case come back?
Me not take it.
Oh you say you not see you hungry me if my case come back?
No, sir.
How would you pass and call to you call?
Oh, woman.
Don't tell me right come and say you say me if my case carry back your food for you hungry.
You hear me hungry, but me not. You say,
If my case and come back for you hungry.
you don't go away.
Oh you look like you don't really focus or you don't really consider what you say.
You don't go away.
Come here go away go though.
You know you stay so long.
You see it though, you say me if my case and come back, me stay long though.
You want to cut up yourself, man. Be careful with God.
So you say me stay long?
You're a good time apart.
So what you say you say it to me?
Get one drink, you can't get one drink.
Yeah man, I just say boss live guys. Yeah, me soon do that for you. Guys, this is the way how people living in Jamaica guys. Yeah man, the boss live on a top ball in here. Top ball in live on that guys. Drink joy. So Jamaican need a better life, though. Yeah, alright.
You know, can't see the man don't really want to get video still because him a pull back him thing and that, you know? What I'm tell you. But Miss Patricia Duncan had some things to say about the Speaker of the House and he spoke about her, so I'm going to add this to it as well. So check this out.
Speaker is setting a tone. As we sit and reflect this Sunday, right now what's on my mind is Parliament last week. As a matter of fact, Parliament over the last few months. And in Parliament, I think there was general agreement that we need a reset in how the Parliament is conducted. And I agree. I want to put forward this position that the Speaker sets a tone of how Parliament operates, because the Speaker is the manager of the House. So if the Speaker is setting an aggressive tone, you're going to get an aggressive tone coming back. If the Speaker is setting a tone of fairness and balance, you will have a better run Parliament. Over the years,
You know, I want to say big shout out to Mrs. Sutherland. I couldn't have put, I think she has put it the best out of everybody. Dana Whittaker, how are you doing? I think she has put it the best out of everybody that has analyzed the Speaker. She didn't accuse the Speaker. She just told you what a Speaker's job is and the influence that the Speaker has on how the House runs. So if the Speaker is setting an aggressive tone, she's going to get aggression back. Amen, somebody? Mighty God, let's continue.
we've always had bantering in Parliament. It seems to have now escalated, and there's a level of aggression in the way parliamentarians are interacting with each other. And leadership matters. And the role of the Speaker matters, not in the context to say that the Speaker must be a heavy hand in the House, but in the context that the Speaker must set a tone that allows for all voices to contend and that everybody will feel that there is fairness in how the Parliament is being conducted. And I also want to address another issue. Many persons have been speaking to the issues in Parliament as if it is an issue between the Speaker of the House and MP Nikisha Burchell. Speaker being Juliet Holness and MP Nikisha Burchell. Both are women. And they're making it about the fact that they're women. It has nothing to do with what is occurring in Parliament. Because there was an issue between the Prime Minister and Dayton. Last time I checked, they're both men. We have men and women in our Parliament. And if there is a perception of lack of fairness, we're going to have aggression in the House. So I say that the way to start the process of resetting is for the Speaker to look at how it is she presides over Parliament and what is her tone when presiding. Her body language, the way she expresses herself when bringing order to the House, the way she asks a member to stop speaking or to gives a member permission to speak. Everything is about that. And it's not because she's a woman. It is because she holds the role of Speaker of the House. As we sit and reflect this Sunday, right now.
Thank you so much, Miss Sutherland. I've been saying that. It's not. I don't care about the gender. How you do it? How are you doing your job? I don't care, bro. Forget about it. And I'm glad that she said it as a woman because that's the argument that the JLP is putting out there. Oh, woman to woman, whoop-de-whoop-de woo. Man, I don't want to hear that. Tell me about how you're actually doing your job. Judge the person based off their character, based off those things. You understand? But right here, ladies and gentlemen, we have Marvin Edgar. And we spoke about in this particular reaction. We already spoke about the IEC, the tabling of reports, the Speaker's job, and the way how she deals with the two members, the two section of the House, so as to exercise fairness. But in this one, Marvin is gonna say something here that I am in total agreement with, and some stuff that I have said before. Let's check this out.
of the blatant All right, Jamaica. So I am here at the University of Technology. Behind me is the Faculty of Engineering and Computing. This is the faculty that is responsible for engineers that UTech produces every year. We have hundreds of engineers, that leaves this particular campus in Jamaica, University of Technology. Big up on yourself to all the staff members of UTech. I am here because we have a problem. The Prime Minister of Jamaica wants to import talent to Jamaica to help with the new construction that they're doing across the country, new infrastructure there. The Prime Minister wants to convince Jamaicans that we do not have enough professionals in our country to do the job in our country. We're sick. What can go so?
Yeah, we hear the Prime Minister talking about there's a shortage of talent. Whether that is true or not, the core problem is probably not really the shortage of talent, but the ability for the country to retain that talent. That is the real question, and that is the real issue. The actual ability of the government to retain talent. They want these talents from overseas. Can you hear Archmarks talking about the skilled workers initiative to get skilled workers from overseas to come here, right? I don't think that's gonna happen. That's already a failure. Nobody's coming out here to work the amount of money that skilled workers are making in Jamaica. Furthermore, the contractors them out there, that are here already. I played a clip of last night with a contractor speaking about how the Chinese them getting all the contracts, the Chinese companies, but local contractors are being kicked to the curb and pushed to the side. Let's continue.
I'm tired of the blatant disregard for the talents that are here locally. There are enough engineers, contractors, and all kinds of people that the country needs in order to get the jobs done. Give them the job and don't tell us that you're importing engineers and you're importing professionals from overseas. So what's the purpose of this faculty? What's the purpose of the schools and the universities that we have in Jamaica? What's the purpose of you and Bobby Montague and Andrew Wheatley and all the people in your administration that is building the what do they call it? The science and technology and engineering schools and all kind of stuff. Why you try to make us feel like you actually want product out of Jamaica to use in Jamaica, and the same talents that you refuse to use that are in Jamaica, that UTech and UE and NCU and all the other universities and schools in Jamaica produces per year, those same talents America, China and other countries take them out of the country and buy them. Did you know that in 2010 5 young men went from Northern Carolina University to represent Jamaica at a computer fair overseas with over 120 countries, and those students from NCU were the top winners in a computer. You know who bought them? Microsoft bought 3. Microsoft bought 3 of them. Bill Gates, dirty Bill Gates, bought 3 of them because even Bill Gates could see the value in our own Jamaican produce. You don't see the value, and it is time for every single one in the parliament to lift up, because we have these students who have to sleep night and day. I study every single day, them get up every day. Some of them cannot even find lunch money to come to school to get themselves qualified. When they do get qualified, you as the Prime Minister of Jamaica should have been ashamed of your damn self to come and tell us the people that we don't have the talent in Jamaica, we don't have the professionals in the country to build the infrastructures. And what kind of infrastructure we not going to build where we don't have the talent for? Tell me which one you are going to build where we don't have the talent for. And why don't you have a system where, just like how China can take our teachers to teach for them in China English, why don't you get a Chinese contractor or engineer come to Jamaica and teach some of our engineers, although we don't really need them, because I believe that our lecturers who are...
Yo, I've been saying this, bro. if you are going on up, you know that moving forward, you as a government have a plan to build Jamaica in a certain way. It is the duty of the government to ensure that whatever money that you're borrowing to do the building, most of it stays in Jamaica. So it can circulate and go in at the taxes and everything same way. Because as we say, when I go pay for it, what this government is doing, ladies and gentlemen, the majority of the money is going overseas. It's the same thing with the tourism industry. The engine of the tourism industry is we, the worker, them, the people, them, they're on the ground. The talent, the personalities that make those people feel like they are kings and queens when they visit here. And they are the ones that are getting the least pay. It is unjust. And then when it comes to our talent, everybody else appreciates us more than the government. The talent that is here that have them business out here, if them not linked to some government official, them not get government contract. Peer corruption, no fairness in the procurement guidelines. And ladies and gentlemen, remember that we are 3 weeks away from July 27th here. Paul Buchanan, big up yourself. Let's continue.
Here, they are more than capable to give the Jamaican students that are here the information that they need to be the best of the flipping best. You and Jamaican Holness and every single one of you in that parliament, you're going to start respect Jamaicans. You hear me tell you, you're going to start respect Jamaicans. You need to either respect us or leave this damn country alone. Leave the country alone. No criminals are coming here. We do not need no more professionals here. Jamaicans need jobs. Jamaicans have enough people here to do what needs to be done. So tell us what you want to do and we will provide the talent. That is all me have to say. Big up yourself.
No, Jamaica, I'm telling you, the government has their vision for the country, and again, education is the key and proper planning. They can get overseas teachers, right, or send the students overseas on what would I call it now? What's the word I'm looking for? Scholarship. You send them overseas on scholarship. Once them finish them training, it's already in the contract. They will serve Jamaica for 5 years. I've been saying this. This is just another idea off of the top of my head. Them serve Jamaica for 5 years, and when them done, them can go about them business and do what they want to do at any other country. Put it in the contract. And it's not that you're going to underpay them for their services. No. But you would like them to be in service of Jamaica. If them want to go live somewhere else and do them things, so be it. But at least you invested in the talent, and then the talent invested back in Jamaica for a certain amount of time. You understand? And the true patriots, what's up, Miss Birdie? The true patriots that get this opportunity, choose scholarship of the government with those terms. Some of them are going to stay. They're going to see a way how they can actually make money here and live here in this beautiful island. You understand what I'm saying? And that is for the government to know, all right, we have some things in the pipeline going down the line. We're going to need these types of skilled workers. Set out the thing in the school. Push certain programs upon the youth them. You understand? Get them involved. Identify talent. There's so much things you can do. If anything you want to do, you can model the way how China and these Asian countries deal with them education system from the youth them young like one little baby. The youth them over there build phone at an early age, robots. Our kids them can do it too. All they have to do is put the right education in place. That is it. No man, we can't have people educate us. You can't have educators educate other educators that are other people that will become educators. But you just have to start somewhere. You have to start somewhere. You can't have a 5-year program where you have the whatever engineering genius from anywhere, grab them, give them the best deal possible, and make them come here and train the youth them here in a drones and mass. once you start the first 400, we're out there at least 10 or 40 out of the 400 there become teachers. And then them can start teach the rest because they are masters of the craft. That is how you get recycled production, constant production like a machinery. I am not saying anything that is new. I am not saying anything that is, oh my God, he's such a genius. It just shows you that these people don't care about the people of Jamaica or the youth. They're talking about importing robots and all type of nonsense and having and kicking the workforce to the side. The youth them we don't want to work, them don't even consider them as unemployed. And some of them have a right for no want to work because what are they working for? To pay their bus fare and can't buy food and continue to beg while working. That sounds very attractive. Come on, man. These people are absolute disgrace, ladies and gentlemen. I'm so sick of them. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section, man.